good with unknown players. So yeah, thank you first for nudging me in the right direction. I know you're not here right now, but nonetheless. So crazy, amazing survival game that I am silly hyped about. And the reason why I haven't gone into a game just yet here in Player Unknown's Battlegrounds is because I wasn't sure if any of you guys wanted to be joining me in on like queuing as a squad, going each our ways, going together, anything. Like this is pretty free for all kind of open session where we can have a blast together. At least I'm gonna be doing like a maximum of 1 hour because I have stuff in the morning, so I need to cut it early today. But nonetheless, I'm ready to game, and if like nobody's up and running to like wanting to team together or join in and battle each other, whatever, I'm just gonna go in and solo queue, do the crazy hiding stuff. But so MJG, I'm not sure if you were up for it. I'm not sure if we. I think we made Steam friends already, but because in this game here in Player Unknowns, you need to be Steam friends in order to play together. They don't have their own friend system like we have in Ghost in the Shell, which is a bit of shame. And I would really prefer to play games that are free and where we can play together in free games. But I am just so hyped about Player Unknown's Battlegrounds that I need to dig into this. There is so much for me to discover in here. I am mind blown with this game here. So yeah, I gotta be playing it. Yeah, exactly, and it does cost. It's $30 or euro. I don't know if it's the same across the different currencies. So it's a paid game, which also means that when you have it, you can of course make Steam friends. But yeah, it's not a free game, which I, all else equal, prefer to play because it opens up more options for us to play together. But I'm blown away by this, and no, I'm not getting paid to say that. I am literally blown away by this, even though I'm also not. I mean, it's not that I'm holding back on spending money on games as such, but I mean, if you see an early access game, then for the most part, I get disappointed when I try them out. But I haven't been with Player Unknowns, and like I've heard a lot from people that joined in much before me that they had loads of issues in here, but yeah, I haven't had any issues in here really. So I have nothing to complain about. I think the battle system is really broken, but that's probably mostly because I'm really bad at killing people, but I'm pretty good at surviving. Earlier today, well, actually last night, I got a fourth position in the game, which is my personal best. I've done between 6 and 8 quite a few times, but number 4 is like my personal best, so I'm pretty hyped about that. So anyway, I'm just gonna put it out there once again and give you guys a few seconds to post in the chat if you have the game and you want to be playing, if I need to accept a friend request or anything. I am Luca Hansen in Steam, and the way I'm gonna be doing things in relation to being Steam friends is that I may accept people prior to a game, and then I may defriend again, not to be really rude, but because when I did something the first time where players could see my Steam account name, which is Luca Hansen, that's no secret, I don't know if it's bots or whatever it is, but my list just goes like this whenever I try to log in, and I hit ignore because I don't want to be having 10,000 weird bots and strange stuff going on in my my Steam account. So yeah, for like some games such as this, it may be accept remove again kind of thing, but it also depends on the level of interest, of course. So yeah. Hey Balrog, cool name. Hello, and hey True Soldier, welcome aboard. So anyway, guys, that was the open invitation. If you guys want to be having a blast with me here in Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, Logan Hansen sent me a Steam friend request. Also, please post in the chat that you are interested so that I can see it. And then yeah, we can hit it. And I think that it is time for me to pretty much just start up a game because I haven't really seen anyone ready for it yet, and I can always just ditch the game if there is a lot of action. So yeah, I'm gonna dive in, and yeah, I mean, I don't mind losing a game, and there is no penalty for quitting the game. So if you guys suddenly feel like, hey, you want to jump in here and show me how it's done, then yeah, you can always just post it down, and then I will do the quitty paints. Unless I'm in top 10, then I'm probably going to try to see if I can hit in on my record. So like, I don't know if I have time to show you guys, but this here is one of the things I discovered, and it may not be new, it may be really, really old, but for me it was a new thing when I discovered it, and I think it is really mind-blowing awesome. And this may not be a game where I can demonstrate it, but if it is, I will do it, and I am going to show you what it is, and not just talk about it. I'll pick up the gun already. So I'm not loading. This here is the lobby, which is a place where you can just go crazy and battle each other. And the cool thing about the lobby in this game is that it is part of the map that you play in. For the most part, the lobby is impossible to get to. You hit a wall, but my son and I, we really wanted to try to explore a little bit of island in the top right corner of the game, and guess what? We found a way to get here. And the really cool thing, and I mean really cool thing, is that not only is it the lobby, but if you stash things for yourself in the lobby, yeah, if you put out like the gun and the ammo, I tried even taking off my cloth and putting it here, right here. If we have a game where I can get here without dying, I can go pick up these things. So you can actually stash up in the lobby, which is freaking awesome because we have loads of cool weaponry. You can put it here, and then you can come up here and you can grab it. It does require that, see, we're flying from here, you don't always, but if you can get back up here, then you can go grab those things. So we're gonna try that, which means that I'm gonna jump as soon as I can out of the plane, which is bad because it's gonna be crowded like crazy. So I'm just spam hitting F5, and what I'm going for is this area over here where I know from previous games that we have boats, because I need a boat to get there. I have 5 minutes to go within the play area, so I'm going to try my best to land on the beach, get in a boat without dying, going up to the lobby and picking up the weapons that I stashed there, possibly even a bit more. As you can see, we have a boat there and one there, and we always have that. A lot of players know this, so they're often like really there's a battle reaching them, because often it is a huge advantage for you if you can be in a boat in the game. But I think I managed to get down pretty early here, so we're just gonna run for it, well, swim actually, which by the way is the slowest way you can move in the game, so all else equal, it's a pretty bad thing to be swimming, but we're gonna try, and I really hope I can demonstrate this for you guys. Get up. Why can I not? I need to go further here. Yeah. Get in boat. Control 1. No, you're not coming in my boat. There we have it. So I don't have much fuel on this boat. As you can see, it's only half full, so I'm not sailing it with shift down because that burns additional fuel, and I really need this fuel in order to get back. So I'm sailing towards the newbie island, but I am trying to preserve my fuel because I have tried it with a boat with half fuel, and if I do that with a shift down, I need to swim some of the way back, and then I'm gonna die from the area thing. So if we look at the map here, we don't have the actual play area yet, but we do now. So I need to go all the way from here down here in 5 minutes, or I'm going to start taking damage. So I'm really just doing this because when my son and I discovered it, we were like so amazed that one, you can access the lobby, which is like so mind-blowing awesome that you are actually starting in the same map, but also that the actual items are there, and I hope that they're gonna be in this game as well, because if not, yeah, then something has changed since the last time. But the green area here, right here by those trees, you can access the area from here. If you go more to the right, then you're gonna sail into a wall that is invisible, and you're gonna take damage, and you don't want that. So also, you really want to be able to get out of the boat, or into the boat again, so you don't want to crash it too much up here. So let's see if I can prove my point. Now I of course forgot where I stashed the weapons, which is a bit embarrassing. Ah, boy. Yeah. I forgot where I put them, which is really bad. I'm sorry. Right now I'm just blowing so much. Well, we did run up here. Well, yeah. I'm sorry. That was pretty bad of me. But as you can hopefully see, this here is the starting area, and you can go here and you can pick up stuff. And you are often very much alone. I have never seen anyone else here, and I have played quite a few games. And yeah, so I don't want to spend too much time here because it is like really far away from where we need to be in the game. But like for reference, I felt like if I had a game here, I wanted to show you guys that you can access this area here in case you didn't know. I don't know if it's like common knowledge, but oh yeah, I don't have any space, which is really bad. I need a backpack. Backpacks are the most important thing in this game because they are gonna allow you to survive much longer. 4x scope, I would really like that. Let's just load this one here and see if we can pick up the scope. The 8x is of course much better. So, not enough space, wow. Ah, noob. Back and a level 2 one. Wow, this was great. Great. So, instead of picking up too much more here because I really don't have the time for it, I'm just gonna run Forest Run now. Let's just pick up the ammo. I don't need the choke. Was that another player? It was another player. Wow, so somebody else knows that you can be here. That was pretty crazy. I've never ever met another player here. That was pretty crazy cool. Alright. We need to run. Where's my boat? Oh, it's over here. Alright, we're gonna take this dude's boat. I think. And he's probably gonna get us, but I really hope he's not. Alright. Well, sail alright already. So what I'm hoping to do here, now I have a boat with much more fuel because I took his boat, and I'm just trying to really like do the crazy sailing here so that he's gonna be less likely to actually catch us. And I do think that I am out of range now, so that was pretty mind-blowing amazing. So I'm sorry guys, I haven't been looking at the chat that much, but wow. Alright, so we made it out of there and we had company, so apparently it is public knowledge that you can go there. And now we have 1 minute to reach the play area. And we do have like a decent amount of fuel, so I'm releasing shift now to sail slower. And I'm just gonna see if he is coming after us. But I know that we now have the same amount of fuel as he started out with. So all else equal, he's not going to be able to catch up with us. And if he is going to be sailing with shift on, he is very likely going to die from the blue damage that all else equal, all players are going to be suffering outside the play area. We probably don't have enough fuel to make it all the way there. So we may need to go in and grab a boogie. But the good news is we have a first aid kit, painkiller, and an energy drink. So we can heal up and pretty much make it there anyway. But I'm really mostly focused on preserving our gasoline, and I can see he isn't really catching up with us, which means that he has seen that he is in a really bad situation in terms of fuel. So that is good. It's good that he knows that. So the thing that I'm thinking now is, do I want to go for a vehicle, because I do know where some of the vehicles are. That is like option 1, go for a vehicle. Option 2 is go for another boat. Find one and just grab the gasoline that it has. So I'm thinking we're just gonna speed up now, use that extra gasoline, and hopefully find another boat. Then we can leave this one for him, so we have a boat right there. So what I am going to do here is to crash this one here on the shoals so that he can't use it like that. Then I'm gonna like ninja out of the boat, see if I can make it to this one before he arrives, which is like really risky, but he can't shoot from the boat. So worst case scenario is that he runs into me, and if we make this, then it's going to be pretty amazing, because he's going to run out of fuel and we are going to not. So that was cool. So he might get out and try to shoot us, which is okay. We have loads of gasoline, so we just need to really get out into the deep like that, hasta la vista, and hope he doesn't get to a position where he can snipe us from, which is why I'm sailing this a bit silly like this. Alright, so we should be safe from that player now, and yeah, we're gonna be racing time here like crazy, because we need to go all the way around here, and I'm not sure if our health can handle that. I don't know if I can use the first aid kit in the boat. Let's try to stop and see if we can then. If we are, yes, we can. We can. So then I should really have just gone with the painkillers, but yeah, this is good. This is gonna be good. So there we have the blue area, which is like the kill, the damaging area, and we should be able to survive out here for a while as we move back in there. But I haven't really I'm cutting it closer now than I have ever done before in terms of being outside the player area, so we may not make this, but I'm gonna try. I hope we're gonna do it, because it would be really cool. As you can see, this little stunt of ours has brought us to yeah, there are 50 players live, and I don't know exactly how many we had when the game started, but it's a game with up to 100 players in it, so we are already in the surviving 50% of the game, which is pretty cool. Alright, so how far do I need to sail to catch up with this? Pretty much further. And I think we're gonna make it, because as you can see here, we are catching, I think we're catching up when we're sailing. Well, I guess time will tell. This is gonna be like really close. It's gonna be really close, but yeah, it is how it is. Oh yes, it is. It would be really awesome to make it to shore, but like now that I have used the medikit, if we had just been like 20 seconds faster, we would have been ahead of the blue bar all the time, which of course is what you want to be, so you don't take damage. Then we would have been arriving in the play area fully healed with loads of goodies, and the majority of the players would already be dead. But now we are yeah, we're taking damage. We may survive. It's not really sure that we are going to survive. We are, I actually think we're not gonna make it. I should preserve gasoline now, but I'm also, as you can see, the blue area is right in front of us. We can actually see the shimmer on the screen, and we need to be on the other side of that, and under no circumstances can we